खुद्दाम अहमदियत, खुद्दाम अहमदियत, खुद्दाम अहमदियत, खुद्दाम अहमदियत, खुद्दाम अहमदियत, खुद्दाम अहमदियत, खुद्दाम अहमदियत.
We have to carry on going. We have one Khuddam talk now. I just wanted to bring him on just so that you guys could just get to know him. Shah Danial Sab. Shah Danial, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah.
Firstly, how are you, Shah?
Sorry, say again.
So how are you today? You're okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
So, could you just introduce yourself to everyone? Maybe it's the first time so many of us are meeting you. So, if you could just tell us where you're from, your background, and a little bit about yourself as well.
First of all, I would like to say Jazakallah to giving me a chance to share my conversion story. Everybody listen to me. Everybody's hearing me.
Everyone.
Hello? So this opportunity for me to share my conversion story. And as you all everybody know, I live in Birmingham and I'm born in Pakistan, Karachi, Pakistan. And I belongs to Sunni Muslim family, and I have completed my studies in Karachi, Pakistan, and also I have completed Hifz Quran from Madrasa, as from non-Ahmadi Madrasa. And after the marriage, I moved to the UK in early 2012 with my wife and my son Muhammad Aram. Most of the people know, and he was 3 years. So in the early 2012, this is about myself in the brief.
Yeah, very good. So, Daniel, when you were growing up in school and things, did you ever see any Ahmadis within your school, and what was your idea about Ahmadiyyat while growing up?
As I mentioned you before, I have studied in studies in madrasa and did Hifz Quran, and I never heard the word of Ahmadis. We always heard the word of Qadiani, and honestly, I never aware with this word of Ahmadi Muslim, and nobody I think know in the Pakistan. So anyway, so I heard about the nothing is I have heard about the Ahmadis as all the Muslims over there, non-Ahmadi Muslims, knows about the Ahmadis the same I know about them. And in the I can say in the madrasa or in school, uh, I have written in the different things about the Ahmadis and Qadianis. They are kafir, and you ask the people about who are the Qadianis, and so uh, who everybody have a uh, uh, different beliefs about the Ahmadis, what they are. So this is the same I have heard about the Ahmadis. So this is all I can
So,
say.
it's quite incredible then that when you came to the UK, where did the name Ahmadiyyat start coming from, and when did you start
Yeah,
actually?
yeah. Actually, my journey started in the UK because in Pakistan there is only one family of Ahmadis which I know about in my particular in area. So they are he's the only family, and I used to play cricket and the other stuff with him, and he's just like a friend. So uh, and he moved on to the UK in the early 90s. So my age is 40 years, so I'm nearly going to be in the next year uh, moving to the Khuddam to Ansar. So he moved to the 90s, early 90s here. So after the 20 years of gap, when I came into the UK, in the very second day, he knew about me that I arrived here. So my brother told him to meet with him and help him because he was in connection with my one of the brother who lives in the Europe. So and they used to meet when he come into the UK. So my brother told me he's coming alone and independently with wife, and he's going to Europe. So just take care of him and ask him, and if he needs any help. So as a Ahmadis, we are ready to help. My friend is the same, and he already been new to me 20 years before when he left. So he was very happy, and he came in a very first place. He come to me and meet me at my home in the very second day, and take me up to their home. And uh, uh, so in the first meeting, he introduced me about what Ahmadis are, and I am also wondering because I heard that, and I was uh, little scared about Qadiani because he is a Qadiani. How I'm going, and he is asking me for he's offering me the food, and like, so I was really scared. Okay, how I will eat the food from the Qadianis, because uh, this was my beliefs from the Pakistan. So, but I was not that bad. So I started meeting with him, and he introduced me about the Ahmadiyyat. And my background was from the madrasa, and so I was easily understand because he bring me the Quran. So when he bring me the Quran, so I was thinking about this. That no, this is the Quran. They have the Quran. This will be a different Quran, because I was half the Quran. So when I verified the Quran is everything is same. There is no zero or zabar even missing in the Quran. So I was really wondering about the Qadianis have a same Quran, and the Ahmadis have a same Quran. So, and he's explaining me from the Quran the verses. So I was completely shocked, and what he was explaining me, I can easily digest and understand. So it's a in the half hour he explained so many things and showed me, because he has a library and things. So he bring me so many things about our beliefs and their beliefs, and he also have a different Quran of the non-Ahmadis, translated by the non-Ahmadis in Tafsir. So he brought me everything and showed me. So I was really shocked at that time. Oh, so I can't say anything thing because I don't have any answer. But this is a good thing. I can understand what he's saying, and I was just shocked. And the meeting finished. I had a food with him and very good meeting with him. I was very happy when I come back. So my brother asked. I was in Pakistan. I ring him and I explain him. This was the meeting, and he was asked me how is the Ahmadis, because nobody knows. In Ahmadis or Qadianis, even he lives in our area in the Pakistan, but nobody can ask the question, who are you and what you believe. So anyways, my brother asked me. I said him, no, he is right. He is right on his place. What he explained me from the Quran, and that's it. So my brother asked me, so what do you think? I said what I am thinking, because this is everything is fine. So but I don't believe him, and my heart is not believed on them. Even he is saying the right from the Quran and showing me the evidences and everything. So let's move on. Anyways, I had a couple of meetings with him, and my intention was not like to uh, basically we are Pakistani, and especially most of the Muslims are not very religious. We just start by name of the Muslims, and we don't like in our Jamaat is a very good practice and have a systems and everything, but there is nothing. People are just only the label of the Muslims. They only knows that we are Muslims. So, and I was the same. Even I had a background of the religious background from the madrasa, and that's it. But uh, I was not very religious, so I just moved on and busy in my London life and the jobs. Mm, this is all this introduction story. So
What I'm intrigued to know what kind of arguments was he giving from the Holy Quran? What sort of things was he saying?
Basically, he first of all showed me the argument of the Wafat Masih, and I only heard about the beliefs that the Hazrat Isa is still alive. So he showed me, and I checked. I never cross-checked. He just showed me, and I see that that was because he showed me the couple of comparison from the Quran translation and different proofs and evidences. So I understand. So I easily understand. So as I told you, my intention, I wasn't very much religious. So I just moved on. I left him because I feel little shy because what every time he showed me, you have why not you see and this. So I feel like little shame because I don't have any answer because I tried and also I was not very much interested in the religious things and like this. So when I moved from London to Birmingham, when I could have a time after 3 4 years, and I believe me, he was very good with me and he's a good friend. But I left him because he's a Ahmadi or Qadiani, so I was not very much religious. So when I came here in the Birmingham, so I started study, and I would have a chance to start studying, and I feel like that, and now in my life I have a time to start studying and research on the different sects, why different sects in the Islams. So I started studying and researching, uh, and also is some impression from the my friend because he told me so many things and which is not answerable. So that was in mind. So anyways, I already left him a couple of years before, but I started researching on the Islam, me and my wife. So we used to watch the videos on the YouTube and the Facebook. Many pages we have liked, and especially I was a big fan of the Javed Ahmed Ghamdi. He's from the Ahl Quran. Most of the people knows, and uh, he was ex. Jam, he was a chairman of the Pakistan Ulma Committee, ex-chairman. So now he's also facing the persecution from the Pakistanis. But I was following him for a long time, so I listened to him every time. Once I got a chance, he was explaining about the Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. So I wasn't aware. So he told on this video the Hazrat Isa alayhi salam has already died. So I was shocked. I said this was the same belief of the Qadianis. So I started researching about the Javed Ahmed Ghamdis. I am a big fan. Is he Qadiani? So I quickly I find out because he was not Ahmadi or Qadiani, but he's the same belief of the Ahmadis. Hazrat Isa alayhi salam has died, and so this was the time I discussed with my wife, and me and my wife used to discuss with each other about the different matters of the Islamic, especially fiqh, divorce, and the other issues uh, uh, of the Islam. So I just showed to my wife, this is the thing. The same was my friend Fazal Ahmed explained me. The Hazrat Isa alayhi salam died. Now this is the time I explained him. You are wrong. We also believe the same thing, but you are wrong in your place. There is nobody is coming after Hazrat Isa alayhi salam has already been died, and Nabi Pak sallam, after him nobody is gonna come. So that was the time because on that time I had an interest in religion, and I started the research and studies on you can say in the different sects of Islam, and I'm researching on the Islam and different things and following the one biggest scholar. So that was the time I want to because when I met him, so I feel like little down because I don't have the answer. Now this is the time I got the answer. So I have a feeling I will speak with him and I will let him down because your beliefs are you only believe that Hazrat Isa alayhi salam has died. We also have a belief, and there is nobody is gonna come. So then our meeting started, and he's he spoke with me and explained me again. And there is one of the famous Muballigh in our Jamaat, Dr. Mashood, but he's from London, Croydon Jamaat. He's my one of the best friend and my Mohsin, who uh, through him I got the bath and entered in the Islam Ahmadiyyat. So he explained me the other things, and already things are very clear and crystal clear about the Ahmadi beliefs, and arguments are very clear. So I don't have any doubt, but only have a problem with I can't accept the Ahmadiyyat because it's not easy if you understand about the Ahmadiyyat and Islam and everything, but it's not easy for you to accept because this is the main issue with the non-Ahmadis as well. Most of the non-Ahmadis understand easily. Some of the non-Ahmadis understand easily, but he don't have. They can't accept the Ahmadiyyat. How they do the bad straight away? This is the problem with me. So I was not interested to do the bad, and things are very clear. So the Ahmadiyyat is true, and Masih Maud Islam is a true Messiah, which Nabi Muhammad Sallam, told us to follow him and say salam. So that was a time, so we can't do it anything. So he told me, Mashhud Bhat Sahab, he told me to me and my wife, both of us told us at the same time, you start listen to the Khalifatul Masih Rabia Majlis Irfan, Khalifatul Masih Rabia Rahmatullah alayhi, to listen on the YouTube. So my wife started listening. I didn't bother. So my wife told me, listen to him. What he was saying. When I started listening to him, on that time I was listening different things, watching dramas and listening different scholars and researching different things. So when I started listening Huzur, so I all the time I watch Huzur and listening the Majlis Irfan, and in the day, night, whenever I got the time. So in the few weeks, I feel like me and my wife feel like that we love Huzur, and we don't miss any chance to listen to him. And if we start listening, then we ignore our other work as much as love God give it to us on that time. So we shared the feelings with Mashhud Saab, and so he listened to us, and things keep going on. So once he got a chance, and he come to in the Birmingham, so we inviting him to come. So luckily he came here. He was a very busy man. So Jazakallah, for their visit. This was not really planned, and he came to the Birmingham. We invite him. He could have a chance to come to us, and on that day we have a very short time. He explained the things, and we listen to him and see the proofs and different arguments from the Quran, which is already been clear. So on the same time, we did the bad. He didn't offer, as the Ahmadi Muballigh never say you accept the Ahmadi. So I don't know, from my heart, the voice comes. Why shouldn't we? Why should not we accept the bad? And I was only thinking to speak with my wife, and my wife was thinking to speak with me to do the bad. But on the same time, we both say separately what's the procedure of the bath, and we are both smiling and happy that we don't need the understanding to explain. Both of us, we want to do the bath. So Alhamdulillah, this was a story to we accept the Ahmadiyyat.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah is such a great story, and I love how you fell in love with Khalifa Rabi Rahimullah. You
Yes,
set aside all of your other
yes,
dramas and you replaced it with all of these
yes,
videos. I think many of us as well, even now, when we have
yes,
spare time, when we listen to Khalifa Rabi, it's just so enlightening and it's refreshing, you know? When we hear him saying these things and it's like he's
yes.
speaking to our heart. And alhamdulillah, it's very nice to hear that experience. How did Ahmadiyya change after you became Ahmadi? And how did it change your family? How did it change your work? Did you feel something, a new connection with Allah the Almighty?
Yes, Mustapha, of course, what I can say in this regard, uh, I really feel my relationship is very much improved with God Almighty. And from the first day, I feel that I'm totally changed, and I'm very closer to Allah. And I'm from the very first day I was a member of Jamaat, and I'm to try my best to keep coming in the Jamaat and attend every program. And this is what we have got the advice from our Mohsen, I will say, the Mashud Sahab. He told us, and he gave us only one advice: to always never miss any program of the Jamaat, and always try to study the books of the Masih Islam. So this is what we have got changed, and I'm very weak in the reading, and but I tried my best myself to attend every single program of the Jamaat, or either it's a small or big. I didn't bother, but I tried my level best, and I got very much change. And my old friends are almost gone, and the friends are changed, and I got, alhamdulillah, a very big family in the shape of Jamaat. So my life has changed, alhamdulillah, and I'm happy with this.
MashaAllah, we're happy to have you in the family and be your brothers as well, Daniel Saab. We are
Jazakallah.
coming to the end, but just to quickly, could I ask you, if someone was looking for the truth, searching about Islam, what advice would you give them, coming from your own experience?
Professor, my advice is only advice to do not believe blindly to their scholars, and always looking for the what I can say. Always research the comparative studies, and there is only this is the era of the social media, and the research and comparative studies and everything is only one click away. In the past life of before 20-30 years, you have to struggle for research anything, or find the truth, or find the knowledge. Now the knowledge things and comparative studies and different things is only one click away. So don't blindly believe on your favorite scholars, or always listen to everyone, either is your scholar, or other you don't believe them, and research, believe on the comparative studies, and go ahead and decide yourself, because
Yeah,
at the end, Allah will ask you why you have this belief, because on your faith or your beliefs, you are the only one who is answerable in front of Allah, not your ulma or your favorite scholars. So
Bilkul.
this is what my advice and suggestion.
Jazakumullah. Daniel Saab, Jazakallah, it's been really nice listening to your story. I'm happy that
Jazakallah.
we were able to listen to as well. And
Jazakallah, Yusuf.
I've seen Daniel Saab myself, guys, and how he's very dedicated Mehmedi now. Whenever I talk to him, even though I've been here only a short while, I see how much the Jamaat has impacted not only him, but his younger son as well, Muhammad Arham, who's also very regular in our Atwar classes as well. When you talk to him, it's like he's been Ahmadi his whole life, the way he's talking and the way he's playing with all the other kids. So this is what the Ahmadiyyat does, brings that change into our lives, and connects us with other brothers, and brings us closer to Allah. So Jazakallah, Daniel, Jazakallah for sharing your story. Inshallah, may Allah make your path continuously blessed and help you both in your deen and your dunya as well. Jazakumullah. Ahsan al-jazaa.
Jazakallah,
And
Yusuf.
inshallah, if anyone Daniel is always coming here to the mosque, so if anyone wants to come, better you're all welcome as well.